Hello everybody and welcome back to the video. I'm your host OT and I'm making this video because I have now got 300 subscribers on this little corner of the internet. First of all, I just want to say thank you, obviously, to everyone who's subscribed, got their notifications turned on, liked or disliked every video, complimented and critiqued, and I've got a fan on if you're wondering if there's a noise, because it's really baking hot here in the UK. I prefer the cold personally. Everyone who's had to put up with my embarrassing old content, because let's be honest, I'm not perfect, and obviously back then I was a pretty embarrassing person. I'm grateful that I'm here now and I do what I do. And on that topic, I want to make the note that I'm going to primarily focus now on stop motion animation, because that's what I love doing. I love writing Hero Factory and Transformers. I love writing my Doctor Who stories, which I've had a blast with, because I wanted to create an era that was completely independent of the mainstream Doctor Who, that didn't interfere with the canon of Big Finish or the main show, but then again excluded everything that's happened post 2017, because it can't be saved, and thank God it's been cancelled. And if it does come back, then I hope they get it right, but I have little faith that they will. They need to do something really drastic to earn back our trust. Ideally, what I'd want to happen is erase the eras of Jodie Whittaker, the 60th anniversary specials, and Ncuti Gatwa all together, and same with Jo Martin. Erase the Timeless Child and all that bullcrap, and just reset it to the Doctor regenerating during Peter Capaldi's last episode. As for Transformers and Hero Factory, again, I have a blast with it. Even though filming-wise I do get quite frustrated with the way that it is, but that's stop motion sometimes, and you're going to get that if you are a creator of stop motion yourself. And the models that I have, the Lego sets, I feel like that they should really have been a part of if Lego had decided to bring out a range similar, that's what they should look like. I wanted to replicate that feeling as if they were part of the Hero Factory toy line, and I think they've got more effort in than anything that Lego currently has at the minute, because I'm just uninterested. Little did I know that I'd give Barricade a new chassis altogether, because when I got the War for Cybertron Gamer Edition, I was so dissatisfied, so I thought, you know what, might as well build him a new chassis and let's see what happens. And I'm more than happy with the results. I just hope that I get to finish what I have planned before, everything ends. Now, for the canon, a note about that. So I decided to put it in its own version of the G1 universe, because I have to live up to my duties to respect the continuities. So G1 still happened, but what happened after in this is something separate altogether. I just want to reassure everyone, because I don't really want to be in a position where I claim that it takes place in a cooperative continuity, but parts of it don't really work. So, for instance, Six-Shot and Wheeljack appearing in fact, no, Six-Shot becomes Great Shot in Victory, and I didn't really want to clash the canons like that anymore, because, as I say, I really want to keep my word and keep up my duties A note as well, at this current time, I'm rewatching the entirety of Bakugan. Oh my god, I didn't realise what I'd missed out on, because primarily I was a New Destroyer fan growing up. I watched a bit of Good Day Alien Invaders and Muctanium Surge. But watching the original series for the first time ever, there is nothing like it. The only complaint I have for Muctanium Surge and Good Day Alien Invaders is how they just abandoned all the strategy that they had in the first few series, and how they just overpowered all the Bakugan. Another reason why I'm primarily focusing on stop motions is because I would rather tell stories rather than talk about them. Because I'm more of a creator, I guess. I like creating things. I like making them perfect. I like crafting these stories, which may not be the best at times, and the fight scenes are really clunky and fast. But I want to tell people good stories. You know, I want to give everyone what we've been lacking for so long from big media corporations. And that's why more independent people are taking over, and we're going to win. Because Hollywood can't do it, and the BBC certainly can't. You know, personally, I started rewatching Bakugan because there aren't many good things on anymore, and most of it is just slop. Absolute slop. And as somebody who grew up in nearing the end of the golden age of cartoons in general and television, and has watched some older programs as well, so I spent some of my teenage years watching old comedies or old sitcoms, I can safely tell everybody that watching something around 20 years ago is more worth it than watching something today on Netflix. Without a doubt. You know, I would rather watch Bakugan 70 times over K-pop Demon Hunters. Because Bakugan is an actual story with actual characters and actual storylines and actual plot twists. And of course, you know what I'm referencing there. And the way that it was played was strategic, sophisticated. You know, television isn't like that anymore. I just yearn for the old days of everything, personally. Personally, I still feel like it's 2016. I'm just glad that I am what I am now, and I'm proud of everything that I do. So yeah, that was my 300 subscribers video. Again, I would like to reiterate that I would thank everybody who has watched this channel, even since the first day. It's been a huge milestone this year. For instance, we've had, as I say, the 8th Doctor Multimedia Project, the anniversaries of the Doctor Who TV movie, 40 years of Transformers, and I'm sure that I've forgotten some more as well. We've also got, as I say, Transformers and Hero Factory, and that has been by far one of the most successful things on this channel of recent times. Without a doubt, I'm so impressed with the ratings and that I've got a few likes. And the thing is, I don't really want to be a big celebrity and be one of those big YouTubers that gets called out and has a million billion subscribers. I just want to be this one autistic 24 coming on 25-year-old guy who does stop motions and lives a simple life, you know. And on that note, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this video, and I will see you all later. Ta-ra!